How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm Jackie Paige from 93.9 WKYS out here in DC. It looks like you're somewhere tropical.
Oh yeah, yeah. How you turn the camera on? You turn the camera on over here? Oh no, that's turning it
Oh,
off.
oh,
We in the vibes right now. Mexico, catching the
oh.
vibes.
Is that where you're going to be spending the holidays?
You know. Nah, we actually gonna leave. We been here for like 2 or 3 days. We're gonna leave. I'm gonna go spend the holidays with my family. My mom, I ain't seen them,
Okay.
so I'm
You're
gonna go
from
back to
High
North
Point.
Carolina.
Okay, I'm saying you're from High Point. I'm from Charlotte. So, how do you actually spend the holidays with your family?
We just get together, cook, and just Jones on each other all day. We share gifts, we share stories, we reminisce. We just, it allows me, and I can't speak for everybody, but for me personally, it allows me just to come back to reality, and it's not fame. I'm not look nasty when I'm home. I get to be, what I'm saying, that cousin or that son or that brother. Like I get to be regular. So it's actually an experience that you gotta have. You gotta go
Yeah.
through that. You gotta go back home. You gotta get that love to remind you that everything else is just a TV show.
Yeah. Does it feel weird, like ever going? Because Charlotte, I'm born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina. I live in DC now. And I feel like every time I go home, something new is there. Something has changed. The street ain't the way it used to be. Does it ever feel weird going back home? Like this isn't
Yeah,
used to
the
be?
highways is always changing at the crib. I think they finally finished 85 in Charlotte going
They
through
did.
Greensboro. I think they
They
finally,
did.
so they've been that was even different. I'm so used to being in traffic driving. I'm like, okay.
Yes. No, I
But
completely understand. Like,
I try to keep up with what's going on at home at all times though. Like I said, that's like my haven, so I gotta be aware of what's going on.
how often do you get an opportunity to go home? Is it just around the holidays, or do you actually like make a point to go home once every few months?
I try to go down a lot. I mean, I be having shows out there, but like to go home and chill.
Yeah.
Um, I was gone for a year because of COVID. So I stayed
Okay.
up there. I opened up a studio. So I was home for about a year and some change. Then I moved back to Atlanta. So I
Okay.
got my just due. I was just home for a good year and some change. My studio was up and running. I was still touring. So it was definitely, a vibe to be back home at a different stature, at a different, place in life.
Yeah,
Going
it's
to the
always
grocery
great.
store, the little money in your pocket hit different. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, it really does. Like you look at the city, you look at North Carolina completely different, like from when you were a child to like how life is now. So no, I completely get it. Like I said, born and raised in Charlotte, so I get it 110%. You've actually had a really dope year. Let's talk about TikTok and all the accolades
Teasy.
that you have been getting on TikTok. How does that feel to have like the hottest song on this platform?
It's kind of humbling and just refreshing to know that I didn't have to get out my character. I didn't have to do something I didn't want to do to please whatever's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer in music gonna defeat all walls and negativity. Like long as it's a classic, you're gonna withstand the years of time. So to be able to continue to perform these records and for like TikTok was big to me because in my mind that's the kids. Once you
Mhm.
get the kids, you good for another 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna love you at 8 and they're gonna love you at 18. Because when they start knowing what your music is about. So I'm just shout out to PB and Rock, the whole just Juicy J. He was the originator of the dance, and he from North Carolina. So it was just dope for that to happen. It's being from the crib and just like I say, I didn't have to do a TikTok dance song to be on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer in just
Yeah.
good music. Like if that's something I wanted to do, then it's cool. But I never wanted to go in the studio and fight for my life. I always wanted to go in there and just how I'm feeling, what's going on, what's in my creative value. I don't want to be like, oh, I need to make a club song because I'm not in the club, or I need to make a love song because I don't got no love songs. Like I always been in whatever the mood is what the world gonna get, and when it makes
Yeah.
sense, they gonna love it. So
What was your reaction when you first heard like, yo, this song is going viral on TikTok? Was it like
at
TikTok
first I
is
was like, what song? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what song is y'all talking about? And then I seen it, and at first I didn't even understand what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking like they doing a little. I'm like, But then I just seen it traction and noting and different celebrities of A-listers that just was doing it and different caliber of influencers doing it. And I'm like, oh dang, my name is a household name. That's pretty dope. Like it's just like I said, it's just dope to see, man. Like trying to catch another one now.
Listen, I hear
I just
that.
want to,
I hear that. And I mean,
and that's why I
honestly,
tell people.
no, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I tell people like I didn't. It ain't like it took a major label budget to do that. Like that was all like real life happened. Like it ain't like I planned that. That's how I know I'm meant to do this music stuff. That's how I know I'm meant to be here forever. Like sometimes I attack myself because I feel like I'm not in a position I want to be based on the music I done put out in the time. But in reality, it's not on my time. You know what I'm saying? Like Two Chains ain't get successful till win. Rick Ross ain't get successful till win. Jay-Z till win. You know what I'm saying? Like so I kind of got to take accountability. I'm not a child superstar sensation. Like I'm a grown person who's finding the love for music and everybody's watching and coming along.
Well, I definitely
So
think at this point, especially with TikTok, like you have, and I don't know if you realize this, I think you've like put a stamp in history. Like I know you're like, I want to be further. There are other things that I wish I could like, but you got to think about like when it comes to TikTok and this platform, which is still really new to a lot of people, like your name is like one of the top names on this platform when it comes to
yeah,
artistry. So, kudos to you for, and like
I
I said, you may not see it.
appreciate
Sometimes
that.
it takes somebody else to see it, but kudos to you for it. It's something you even try to do. Like your name is officially stamped in history. Like that's something you
Yeah,
have to like look and see. Like, yo, like I didn't even try to do this, and it's here. So no, kudos to you because like
I
that was dope.
appreciate that.
Dope.
Yeah,
And
like
being from North Carolina, like I gotta show love to a fellow
yeah, yeah,
Carolina.
yeah, yeah. And like I said, the dancer who started it from North Carolina, that's what made it so fire. Like he could have picked any song in the world, and he chose the hometown hero, man. Like I said, all of this is off the muscle, so it's a blessing. And I try not to get discouraged because, like I say, it's not an arena, it's not a club, it's not a venue. I can't go in and they gonna know my music. So I'm blessed for that. I tell this to anybody, whether you do music, whether you a chef, whether you paint pictures. Like when you pray for what you pray for, be very detailed. Because if you don't, you're gonna get a new car, but it ain't gonna be the Bentley. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? You're gonna get a new house, but it ain't gonna be a mansion. You gotta be
yeah,
very detailed about what you pray for and what you want out of life. And I had to learn that. So now when I speak, like I used to tell people all I wanted people to love my music. I didn't say I wanted them to love me and my music and know who I am and be Justin Bieber. So when I say Lord, I want people to love my music, he gave it to me. I just got to be more detailed. So, I'm just
yeah.
understanding that as I get closer to God, just being more detailed in what I want out of life.
I mean, I think that's great. That's something that I needed to hear, and that's something great for everybody to hear going into a new year because we're all about new year, new me, New Year's
New year,
resolutions.
new me.
Yeah, like it's like one of those things that I think we all need to hear. Like if you're gonna pray something, like you need to have that prayer, like it needs to be detailed because, like you said, you may get what you want, it may not look the way you want it, but you got to be specific on these things. So going into a new year, I think that was a great message. Do you do New Year's resolutions? Do you have any?
I guess it's just the same one I'm always fighting with is just being more me to the world. Like I'm from North Carolina, so like my whole mindset is really that. Like I'm not get on the phone and dance or get on the phone make people laugh. I can make you laugh all day in person, but to clock it to construct it, I got to get better at just allowing my fans to see me because in my mind y'all want to see me come to the show, but
Yeah.
everybody can't come to the show. Sometimes they just want to see me wake up and make them laugh, or they just want to see me listen to music, or they just want to see you eating. Like I've grown to realize people just want to see. So
Yeah,
I think next year I just want to be more open.
people want to see that, and this is something that I've learned. People want to see that you are human. And I think sometimes I don't in any way, shape, or form consider myself to be a celebrity. But if you ask the next person, they're like, girl, you on the radio. What you mean? I'm just like, child, I eat, sleep, and shit the same way you do. So what are you talking about? Like,
Right.
make it make sense. But people want to see like that I have some human qualities. And I'm like, I do. And
See what
and
throw
I
me
think
off
about
though is
like,
because I was
go ahead.
Oh no, no, I was just saying I was raised in the era of Will Smith, and we didn't know nothing about him, and that's what made him a superstar. Now we know all his business, and everybody tired of him. So it's just like I gotta find a
True,
balance.
but I will say that I actually appreciate seeing Will Smith do things like jumping out of a plane and saying that he's gonna climb a mountain, because those are things I ain't jumping out of no plane. No.
Facts.
But
These are facts.
I have considered climbing a mountain. And in my head, I'm like, well, if Will Smith can do it, and if this is his experience, then, and granted, I ain't gonna have the production crew and I ain't about to have all that extracurricular stuff that he got. But I'm just like,
Yeah.
if he can do it, then maybe I can do it too. Like it's
Right.
the it's what I've learned, and I'm also like, when I'm not on the radio, I'm a personal trainer. What I've learned is people just want to, it's just like that connection piece. Like, oh, if they can do it, I can do it too. Just somebody to like inspire and motivate them. So, and I'm sure, like you said, get up in the morning, a
Yeah.
little something to make somebody cackle. What are you eating? Because you may not think it's interesting, but I'm sure. What does Luke Nasty eat in the morning? Like,
Yeah.
what is his favorite breakfast dish? The people want to know.
I mean, as of lately, I've been working on my diet and just weight. So I really just been eating like I might get like a little bacon or something and some orange juice, like something just to put on my stomach. Sometimes I might eat an egg sandwich, no meat. Like it's baby stepping. I be telling his baby steps. You can't just wind yourself off of everything. So
Yeah.
I've been learning to just have like something to keep on my stomach, so I'm not hungry all day and just eating bull at the point. Like that's really what it is about. Just
And
putting something in your body so you ain't eating when you ain't supposed to. So
see that right there is something that connects with people. So those small things people can, they can take and run with. Because you talk about egg sandwich, I actually had eggs and bacon this morning. I thought about putting some bread to it, but I had a heavy carb day yesterday, so
yeah, I don't be like eating bread either, man. Yeah, I'm on my same card, but I hate bread, fries, I hate it all, but I love it, so I'll be trying to avoid it, man.
yeah, I'm like, I gotta
I
pick and
hate them
choose
and
my
love them.
days.
It's
Like, I thought about it. I'm like, I'm gonna do this egg and bacon sandwich, and I
yeah.
was just like, no, child, you had 2 servings of rice yesterday. You need to back off. So we just had eggs and bacon yesterday.
I be telling. I had a conversation with my friends the other day about how like when you stress, that's when your worst eating habits come because you eating because you're stressed, or you eating because you don't know when your next meal is, or you eating because of all these different reasons, and it creates obesity and it creates just toxic energy in your body, man. Like that's why I just had to learn when I'm broke or when I'm rich or whatever I'm feeling like, just my body is still mine. Like I can't
Yes,
take it out on my body.
yes, and that is so so true. Great words, and another great message for the new year. You were teasing on social media that you was gonna drop some music. So
Yeah.
have you decided which song you gonna drop, or you gonna drop them both? Because we waiting.
I might just do them both because some people saying bounce, some people saying the Ice Cube record, but I'm gonna say both just because I want to end this year off with just giving like not giving, but all the samples that I got just here, y'all can have them at this point because I'm tired of just getting taken advantage of, man. I'm tired of getting abused in court. I'm tired of like not really reaping the benefits of these hits that I'm making because of a decision the old artists may have made back in the day where they ain't up, so now they got to take.
But
You
you
know,
would
so
think, um, again, just above my pay grade, but you would think like having a newer artist sample an older song, one is paying homage, but then also like this could actually bring some recognition to your song that ain't nobody listened to since
yeah,
17.
but they don't. But some of these artists don't be caring about their song because they don't own it. They don't own nothing. They don't get
That
nothing. They
makes
already
sense.
got their $1 million 80 years ago. So
Yeah,
now
that makes
they
sense.
want to take from Luke Nasty. But
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of
so
sense.
so if you don't want to make money with me, it's cool. I'm gonna just give it out and make money on the shows. Like that's just how I look at it. Like I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with people. Like I know I'm a good soul. Everything I do is never malice in my body. I don't have a malice bone in me. Like
Yeah.
when I create these records, it's not because I can't go make my own. It's because I'm a fan of nostalgia. I'm a fan
Mhm.
of where these songs put me and my family in a good place. Like so, it's just like I create because
Yeah.
that's just that's my inspiration.
Yeah. It's what's true to
But
you, and you got to stay true to you.
it's gotta stay true to me, and I love it. Like that's why I be mad when I can't put them out when I want to because I know it's like if it pop, they coming. If it don't pop, I know to go to the next song. I think that's how I rate my hit samples. Like
Yeah.
if I get that phone call, oh yeah, it's popping. They
I,
calling.
I did my job.
Yeah, they calling.
I think you should just drop both of them. We waiting, so go ahead and do it. It'll be a great way to end 2021 because it's getting ghetto right now. So we
Yeah,
need
I'm telling you, man. I
a
had
little
to have a
something.
song in the world, but shout out to my Uncle Kurt. He didn't want it to go down, but it's cool. We're gonna keep striving. Rain
Yeah,
is out right now, so y'all can still go get rain right now.
drop them both now. We want them. Listen, I know you are in beautiful Mexico, catching the sun. Get a few extra sun rays for me. Drink a drink or two for me, because
Yeah.
clearly I've
Oh yeah,
been
we
cold.
got that all exclusive. I'm gonna get 2 shots for you, man.
Thank you so very much. Luke Nasty, where can people find you at on social media?
You can just type in Luke Nasty on everything. I'm gonna pop up. IG, Instagram. I said Instagram, IG. Christian Mingle, Farmers Only, wherever. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere.
Listen, Chris Domingo, I absolutely love it. Luke, thank you so thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your vacation and enjoy your holidays.
I bless you too.